So do people not just understand that more than one game in the same genre can exist at a time? What's good, it's Crew Kingston, and the reason I bring this up is I was at work, and I was like, you know what, let me go on Twitter. I really go there. I see some Marvel Rivals stuff, and there's people all through the comments, or whatever you want to call it on Twitter, I guess in the replies, they were all just saying, oh, this is the Overwatch killer. I'm like, first things first, Overwatch 2 killed itself. Second off, every game that's been called a killer has flopped dramatically. I'll give you two examples. If you didn't watch my X-Defiant video, Haze, I use as an example. Haze was supposed to be the Halo killer. Haze doesn't fucking exist anymore, and it never got a sequel, not even a goddamn mobile game. Haze is dead in the water. Then, on top of that, we have X-Defiant itself, which is supposed to be quote-unquote the Call of Duty killer. Call of Duty going stronger than goddamn ever with Black Ops 6 and Warzone going at the same time. So, get the fuck out of here with that shit, bruh. No, that's not how things work around here, bruh. You have to stop doing this. Y'all have to stop. You overhype a game, and then you probably barely play it. Marvel Rivals, I'm hyped for, don't get me wrong. I'm expecting to be broke with some of these skins, bruh. Some of these skins, like the Luna Snow skins, stuff like that, there's a lot of good shit. And I'm obviously a person that likes third-person shooters more. I've always have, and I always will from the looks of it. But a lot of people aren't big fans of third-person shooters. I don't know what it is. I guess a lot of people, the people I know that don't, they usually say they don't like that it encourages camping because you can see around the corner easier and all that extra shit. I'm like, I guess, no big deal, do you? Like, if you don't like it. But it is true, usually a lot of people like FPSs. Like, there's a reason Call of Duty, like Gears of War is a big game, but Gears of War was never going to outdo Call of Duty or Halo. It is a big franchise, or at least it was, I don't know about it anymore, but it was nowhere near those games in popularity as a whole. If one of them three had to go, Gears will be the first one gone to most people. But, I digress. Because of course Fortnite exists, and that's a super popular game, but it's usually with kids and grown-ass streamers that you know, they got pink hair, but that all being beside the point. All of that aside. More than one game in the same genre could literally coexist. How come when Paladins was around, they was like, oh, how come nobody said Paladins is the Overwatch killer, or Overwatch is the Paladins killer? But they both still around. And on top of that, I know people like, well, Paladins is basically dead. That's because Hi-Rez don't update their fucking game and they don't polish that shit. If Paladins has way more creativity with its characters if you haven't played it. But Paladins isn't as polished, and that's most likely because they don't have the money, and it has a weird art style, I'm not gonna lie. So I get why it's not that popular. And it makes sense. But Marvel Rivals is gonna be a popular game already. You see all the hype around it. It's probably going to be one of the bigger releases for multiplayer games this year. I could be wrong, but that's what it looked like it's going to be. And I'm glad for it. But I'm also glad Overwatch is going to be able to coexist with it. Because there's going to be people that want to go back to Overwatch after trying Marvel Rivals. Like, this isn't scratching the itch for me. I'll just stick with Overwatch. Nothing wrong with that. Shoot, I don't really plan on playing Overwatch anymore. I've been playing it a little bit this week. Well, I've been playing it during the Overwatch Classic event, but I've been playing like the normal mode, and I'm like, you know, this is a good game. I can turn my brain off. As long as I don't play ranked, I can chill so hard and have a good time. Marvel Rivals, I'm looking at it the same way, but there's gonna be people still playing it. People love Overwatch. The people that are like, it doesn't have a super small fan base. It has a pretty decent sized, big fan base. And those people are really dedicated to it. Like the people that watch streamers and stuff like Flats and Submito and all that shit. If they don't quit the game, do you think you think their fans are just gonna leave? They're like, Flats is known for Overwatch. That's pretty much his bread and butter. If you think if he doesn't quit Overwatch for Marvel Rivals and he still plays Overwatch, you think all the people that watch him are just gonna leave? No, that's not how things work. I just want to make this quick little video because I just get sick of hearing people say games are Halo killers and say games are just killers in general and they never do shit. It's like, Marvel Rivals is going to do something. My prediction is literally it's going to hit Overwatch's numbers for a while. If Overwatch, let's just say it averages 30,000. I wouldn't doubt Overwatch drops to like 20,000 for a while, or probably more. But I do believe a lot of those people are coming back. There's gonna be a lot of people going over to try Marvel Rivals, but not stick with it most likely, or that's gonna be the more casual one for them. And Overwatch is, in the end, it's a free-to-play game. If you have friends that play it and friends that don't like Marvel Rivals, they're gonna be dragging you back on it. All these factors that people do not think about. I will give Marvel Rivals this 100% over Overwatch, and we can debate this at the end of time if you want. The girls are so much better looking than Marvel Rivals to me. Like, Overwatch got some baddies. They got Diva, they got Juno, they got Mercy, Widow, all that shit. Yeah, there's some baddies there. But Marvel Rivals, bro, even if they don't have the same number of baddies, you got Squirrel Girl, oh, thick ass, but that's not even the one for me. Luna Snow is fine, but bruh, Galacta, I would literally ask her to stretch me out.